There's more to life than a little money, you know. Don't you know that?
Fargo, a film written and directed by Joel and Ethan Coen, and later adapted for television by Noah Hawley, is one of my favorite movies/TV shows of all time. With its simple yet deep writing, simple yet nuanced characters, and its nearly unendurable cold violence, directly juxtaposed with its warm and comforting morality, it's as odd and surreal a project you're likely to see.
Gotta make a break for it.
Are you seeing this?
Shit's a flying saucer, Ed. We gotta go.
What does stand out to me, beyond the sheer absurdity of it all, are the characters. Every one of them represents something within the people we know and care about, and how there's often something off about that misread smile or seemingly normal gesture. This is all tied into the world of interpersonal communication and how it impacts the media we consume.
You can't even face me when we're having sex.
Now hold on. That is you not facing me.
That's so I can picture a real man.
Today, we'll be focusing on the main characters of Jerry, Lester, Emmett, and Peggy, who all represent the negative effects of self-disclosure and how their flaws affect the environment around them. Jerry Lundegaard, a man who is willing to let his wife be kidnapped so that he can save face in front of his superiors.
I will say this, though. What Shep told us didn't make a whole lot of sense.
Oh, no. It's real sound. It's all worked out.
You want your own wife kidnapped?
Yeah.
He has no one to reciprocate his feelings with, which drives him towards a path of self-destruction. He is viewed as incompetent, insincere, and lacking confidence.
With all due respect, Jerry, I don't want you mucking this up.
The heck do you mean?
They want my money, they can deal with me. Otherwise, I'm going to a professional.
No, see...
There's $1 million here.
No, see...
Look, Jerry, you're not selling me a damn car. It's my show here. That's that.
This weakness results in a complete loss of influence, which means he eventually loses not only his wife, but his business and everything he stands for.
Blood has been shed, Jerry.
What the heck do you mean?
3 people in Brainerd.
Oh, jeez.
That's right, and we need more money.
What the heck are you talking about? What do you fellas got yourself mixed up in?
We need more
This was
money.
supposed to be a no rough stuff type deal.
Don't ever interrupt me, Jerry. Just shut the fuck up.
Well, I'm sorry.
His nonverbal communication comes with a constantly slumped over posture, a need to assert dominance in a situation, darty eye movements, and a defensive gesture when confronted with his lies and his crimes.
Ma'am, I answered your question.
I'm sorry, sir.
Ma'am, I answered your question. I answered the darn... I'm cooperating here. And there's no, I'm not arguing here. I'm cooperating. And there's no... We're doing all we can.
Lester Nygaard is a cowardly man who gains misplaced confidence after a chance meeting with the psychopath Lauren Malvo, which causes him to act out with extreme bouts of violence.
Oh, you gonna hit me? That's a lot.
Lester is bored, emotionally unsatisfied, but lacking the confidence to change. He uses self-clarification to admit he secretly wants bad things to happen to those he dislikes, and shares this with Malvo. These two people include his wife, as well as a school bully of his who continues to give him problems, named Sam Hess.
You said he bullied you in high school, right?
4 years. Gave me an ulcer. You know, one time he put me in an oil barrel and rolled me in the road.
This is a man who doesn't deserve to draw a breath.
Yeah, okay. But, heck, you're so sure about it, maybe you should just kill him for me.
This has an effect on his nonverbal communication. After he takes out many of his misplaced feelings of worthlessness on those who don't deserve it, he comes back with a stronger posture, more outward confidence, and undergoes a complete physical transformation. Then he has another chance encounter with Malvo, and he returns back to his original state once he finds himself within the confines of someone who has no moral compass.
Lester, is this what you want?
Yes.
That's on you.
Emmett Stussy is a successful businessman who is held up by his need to prove that he is successful under his own merits. However, he is finding himself in the clutches of an evil and very shady organization of mysterious businessmen.
Investment.
One more time?
Well, you called it a loan. It wasn't a loan, it was an investment. We are investors.
Investors?
The problem, I think, is you're confusing the word singularity with the word continuity. The word begin and the word end. Are these the same?
No, but...
Then why talk about ending something that's only just begun?
Using hints, benevolent lying, and the building of a relationship with V.M. Varga, his financier, he manages the outward appearance of a man who has a good life with everything under control. However, because of a past relationship that has been strained with his brother Ray, it starts to unravel. Eventually, he has to come forward honestly. It's not enough to wipe the blood off his hands, though.
You lied to me. There are no hordes coming, no mongrel hordes. It's you! No! Now, come on. Give Mr. Stussy some room. He's earned the right to be testy after everything he's been through.
I'm done. Give me back my papers and get out!
Outwardly, he maintains a look of confidence and composure. However, he has many micro-expressions that break his facade as the season carries on. He's an example of how nonverbal communication breaks down physical appearance and reveals the true nature of someone.
I'm not making you a partner in my company. You just blew in on the win Thursday. I'm calling Cy.
And here's me thinking you were the boss.
Peggy Blomquist is an unsatisfied housewife who dreams of more for her and her husband, Ed. After a chance encounter with a dangerous associate of a mafia family, she and her husband become involved with the disposal of his body after a hit and run gone terribly wrong.
I gotta say, this whole thing has just been... And, I mean, I'm sorry about your brother.
I am, but it was an accident. And this whole thing has just been so... I mean, I'm trying to stay positive. That's one thing. If you spend any time with me, you'll see. Positive Peggy is what they call me. But this whole thing has just been super hard on Ed. He's a little more delicate, you know? I mean, he's a big guy and all, but deep down, I mean, this whole thing has just been really hard on him.
And then you sent those other fellas? And I mean, what were we supposed to do? You know? So now I'm hoping, we're both hoping, that we can just smooth this all over now and everything can go back to normal.
She looks to self-actualize herself throughout the majority of the season, and she does this by equivocating the need for her actions, which inevitably bring down her entire life and everything she stands for, including her husband, Ed. Peggy is constantly being surrounded by an environment where she feels she can't take control of her life, so she uses an outward appearance to show herself as strong and in control. Unfortunately, her personality is very vain and ignorant, and she is horribly unprepared for the reality of the situation she finds herself in. So this false projection crumbles, and she's left with the reality of who she is, and eventually what she has lost.
You wouldn't understand, you're a man. It's a lie, okay? That you can do it all. Be a wife and a mother and this self-made career woman. Like there's 37 hours in a day. And then when you can't, they say it's you. You're faulty. Like you're inferior somehow. And like if you could just get your act together until you're half man.
People are dead, Peggy.